Hey guys, it has been a minute. PC War Room. Alright, we're just gonna get right into it. I mean, it's been a day, since, what you actually see here on screen has been released. The Immortal Empires, DLC, expansion, however you want to call it. Um, and I don't even know how to even really go by this, or how to actually do a talk piece about this. But apparently Total War, Sega, CA games, whatever, whoever, I think they just lost their brain. I really, really do. um we'll get more into that, but we're just going to go through and just take a look at it, and then we'll touch base of why I'm doing this video, and trying to do what PC War Room does best. Granted, I am by myself and don't have the other people with me, but trust me, they will be here in another one. Well, this is supposed to be the map, which it's huge. It's huge. I'll give you that. Um, and I like it. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like the game, but let's get that out of the way. I do like this game. Uh, Besides all of the you know optimization issues, which I'm hoping that they have fixed by now. Uh, but no, I do. I love the new map, which is the Immortal Empires. That's all cool. Okay. Um, but now it comes to the point of how you have to, or what you have to even play this. All right, so a lot of people are already going to have all this stuff. I don't. All right, and I know a lot of other people don't. So but they made it to where you actually have to have all three Warhammer titles to even get this map. Even after 100 and some odd gig update, you still cannot play this map without having Warhammer and Warhammer 2 to combine the landmasses. Um, so, I mean, if you guys have the bright idea of, hey, I have remembered, I just updated this, I want to check out this new content, you are going to be really disappointed because it is completely locked out. You cannot even choose a faction from Warhammer 3 to just, play the game or play the map. Without the playable, the other newer playable lords. Um, I really don't get, why they did this. All right, now look. Owning the base games of all three Total Warhammer titles will only grant you access to the set selection of races and legendary lords available in those given games. You will need to purchase the DLC for those games to access the respective races and factions in Immortal Empires. So not only do you need to buy Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2, but you also have to have both sets of DLC to be able to own the whole, basically to play one game. Which now brings me up to, this point, which is price. All right, now, granted, I've already looked at Steam, and right now, yes, you can get the two base games for $30. So if you have Warhammer 3 on Steam, you can pay $30 and then, you can actually start playing that map. But don't expect to play any of the other characters that are there unless you pay another $60 a piece for the DLCs per game. So you're already looking at, just for that alone, literally you're looking at roughly almost $200. If you already own Warcraft 3, you're looking at $200 just to be able to do anything with this campaign. For one DLC for one game is $200. Which, we done the math, and that's what it is. Now you're looking at 200 with now the $200 mark. I'm rounding that up because of taxes. Now, if you do not have any of the games, if you don't have any of them, you're looking at, to be able to play the newest one with all DLC, the map, everything, you're looking at about $229, I do believe. If not a little bit more. Now, this was before taxes. So you can go ahead and expect maybe $240, between $240 and $250. So $250 to play one game, guys. One. And it gets worse, because if you actually go to if you're on the Xbox, or if you're on your consoles, it gets even worse. It's $120 just for the base games. That's no DLC. No DLC. It's $120, no DLC, for just the base games. Plus your tax and title. So you're looking about $125, $130. All right. Then go ahead and factor in all of your DLC here. So you're looking at about another $120, $140 So, and that's only if that's only these two games. This is not saying that you don't have Warhammer 3. This is if you have Warhammer 3. So you're literally paying $250 to play one game. Just to play the DLC of one game. And, we went to Twitter and talking about this. And, I mean, I kind of went off on them. Are you dense? It's $120 for DLC. And of course, I tagged Sega, I tagged TotalWar, CA Games. TotalWar responded, can you send a screenshot? Sure did. $119.98. But this was their response. If you check our recent post, The Franchise Sale, Steam has the bundle of both Warhammer 1 and 2. And Warhammer 3 is also discounted for $55. That's all it's discounted, is $55. So yeah, you're looking at almost $300 if you don't already have the games. You're looking at roughly $300 plus, because you also have to have the DLC. Some of the DLCs that have come out for Warhammer 3. So $300 to play one game. But this was the response. And, I broke it down for them. And of course, you have Tryhard over here trying to be, I don't know what he was trying to be. And apparently he didn't even bother reading any of the other posts that, I already own this for another platform. Why are you, pushing for more sales on me? I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not spending just $120 for half of a DLC. And I'm sure as hell not paying you another, $240 or $250 to complete that DLC. That makes, I could probably understand it better. Excuse me. I could probably understand it better if they broke it up. Well, here's the map. $20, $25. You can play the map, and you can use the characters for Warhammer 3, but you don't get nothing else special unless you bought your other DLC for Warhammer 3. Then you get the extra lords from it, whatever. Okay, I'm all cool with that. I'm down with that. And then as it kept going, you could have just instead of making people buy $120 right then and there if you don't own it, you could have just dropped these small DLCs for $14 and $15. Here, you want this Lord? It's coming out this this date. It's $15.99. Go for it. But I mean, it just kept going. This dude here just kept pushing the Steam. And it looks like he removed his post because he basically copied and pasted the same thing here. And so yeah, he copied and pasted this. And I basically came back at him. I was like, look, dude, I'm not into your let's cash cow more people for greed, with your greed. I don't need your spam. I don't want it. And so he's deleted that part. Um, uh, but yeah, I mean, it just kept going back and forth here. And again, I'm telling this dude, straight up, I don't own Warhammer 3 on Steam. You can't buy Warhammer 3 on Steam and then buy Warhammer 1 and 2 on Epic. It doesn't work that way. It has to be the same platform, apparently. Which, why? You couldn't have made it see that you had like Warhammer 1 no matter what platform you were on, whether it be, Xbox Game Pass, Steam, Epic, Ubisoft. I mean, I don't care. Whatever launcher that you bought it from, you would think they would have implemented something to pick that up. But no, you actually have to be on the same platform. But yeah, this right here, it was just a straight up, let's he doesn't have it uh apparently on Steam, so let's just post it that we're having a sale on it. And we'll see if we can sucker him in, to spending about another $250. And that's what, and I broke it down. It was $30 and some change for Warhammer 1, Warhammer 2. Both DLCs was about $120. Then $50 for Warhammer 3. And, that's not tacking in the, I think like an extra like $25 for the DLCs for Warhammer 3. So make $75 for Warhammer 3. That completes whatever they got out. So add another $20 to that. That's $149 already. Yep, $149. Well, no, I said 75. So $254 without taxes. Just to play one game, guys. I mean, I don't know what these people are thinking. I really don't. You already seen Xbox and PlayStation. They're all the same. Epic is the same as the consoles as well. It's it's literally $120 for the base game on those three platforms. So no matter, Steam is the only place that actually has a sale going on. But to me, it's not worth, that's not worth it. It really isn't. You know, you're going to pay that much money for one single game. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I hope that game could actually, I don't know, wipe my ass, or, make me coffee, make my bed, take out the garbage, something. I mean, this right here is just totally 100% ridiculous. That you literally have to spend that much money to even access the DLC. And you know what was funny was, you know, when they first responded like this, like you didn't already know. It I mean, at this point, I'm literally just speechless. That, you know, the sad thing is this company knows that people are going to end up giving them this money because of the fan base. And I don't have nothing. I mean, you know, more power to you guys. I mean, if this is the type of money hungry, you know, companies, if this is how you want to spend your money, I mean, by all means. I mean, I'm not by, you know, telling you guys not to go do it. If you want to go do it, do it. That, you know, that's on you. But for people like myself and others, or, you know, people that can't afford, you know, $120 for a DLC, that's not even complete. That's the problem that I'm having, is that it's 120 and it's not completed. You have to spend another 100 and something to complete it. I mean, this is getting just as bad as Diablo Immortal. I mean, granted, it's not in-game currency, but it's getting there. I mean, there's no pulls or loot boxes, but I mean, it might as well be at this point. And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't try it at some point. I I don't know, guys. I mean, you guys can, you know, write in the comments below what you really think. You know, but trust me, you know, I'm not downing anybody. I'm not criticizing anybody that literally that wants to go and buy the game. Not by any. I mean, if you do, you do. That's 100% you guys. But you know, again, this is actually for the people that uh won't or they can't because of the way they structured this game. You know, if they had just literally broke the game down into sections to where you could, you know, play the map without having one and two, you know, or they could have just get, you know, or, you know, honestly, they could have just added some of the characters from one and two and charged like $35 and then dropped each individual DLC down the line. You know, if you wanted the vampire one, $15.99. You know, they shouldn't have made it to where you literally have to spend triple to play half of it. That's what I'm getting at. This is not a completed DLC unless you spend a lot of money. So, but again, opinions, leave them in the comments. You know, I want your guys' opinions on this matter. I mean, is this really the way gaming is coming? Or, you know, is this the way gaming is going? I should say. Because if it is, we're screwed. But anyway, guys, thanks for hearing the rant. And, I mean, I don't know. I'm lost at words. But yeah. Thank you, thank you, TotalWar, Sega, for really ruining a lot of people's days.